Good morning, divine masculines, feminines. How are you all doing? Let's see what is the vibe of the day for divine masculines. For this week, I mean. Because we have a whole week to go ahead for the divine masculine. And there are so many beautiful things that are happening with the masculine, you know. I feel them cheerful, I feel them happy, I feel the vibe of new exciting things that are coming up. So let's see what is going on. I hear a lot of humor, a lot of laughter, you know. Yeah, wow. I have two cards. Oh, wow. Again, clarity of belief. You know, take the lead for the divine masculine in his mind space. So in his mind space, he is taking the leap. He is taking a step forward towards the sun. And he is feeling that energy that, okay, you know, I need to take this leap of faith. I need to take that pace forward to see how everything is going on. And what I feel in this, that is empowering. It is rejuvenating. It is it's getting more energy out of it. You know, there's something going on that's really that he's taking the lead. It could be that there is no fear for rejection from it could be that he is taking a leap towards the divine feminine. And it could be that it was a time that he was withholding because he was afraid of rejection. And if he's taking this leap of faith, he knows that, you know, it will be received well. So this is in the mind space of the divine masculine. Like, well, okay, I'm feeling into it for a long time now. I'm feeling into... shall I take a step forward or not? I feel that there is something, you know, between us. Shall I take that leap of faith? Shall I take that step forward and see what will happen? And that's what will give the divine masculine a lot of good energy, okay, in his mind space. So there, that fear of being rejected is not in his space anymore. So how does he see the divine feminine? That she has a clarity of belief, and that she has this belief. And it was funny because the last time it was the divine masculine, and now it's in the divine feminine space. How he sees her. That she is letting go of everything, and that she has a clarity of belief, that she is clear in her mind, that she is strong, that she say, okay, I let everything go, because what's not mine, that's not for me, and I let it go. You know, I'm not pulling you willingly in. That's how the divine masculine sees the divine feminine. That she released the control, that she is letting go, that she has fun, that she is in this amazing space for herself, and that she really let go. You know, it's not a fake let go. She really let go of control issues, trying to control the divine masculine, trying to hold him in her space. No, she is really releasing him and saying, okay, you know, if you want to go, you go. If you want to stay, you stay. You want to be with me, okay, you know, but you are free. I can't claim your soul. And that's what the Divine Feminine says, because she knows that her soul wants to be free. And if that soul isn't free, she can't expect the Divine Masculine to stay with her if she wants that freedom in her heart space and in her soul space. So she really understands how to let the Divine Masculine go. And she knows that he is in her heart. She knows that he's in her heart. Wherever she goes, she is taking him with her, no matter where she goes. So the love for the Divine Masculine is so big in her heart space. And it could be that she's not explaining it, not verbalizing it, but she knows it's in her heart space. And she also knows, you know, wherever I go, I am free, you are free, and I take you with me. So this is how the Divine Masculine sees the Divine Feminine. That she has a clarity of belief and that she is in her space, that she's strong, and that she's not coming back on her words. Because there is this belief system in her that can't be changed. Or can't be changed, not what her soul concerns. And that's what he sees. You know, I'm letting you go and you're free to go. Okay. What is he feeling in his heart space? What is the Divine Masculine feeling in his heart space? That he needs to nurture himself, that he needs to connect with nature, that he needs to connect with the sun energy, that that he needs to feel more ground under his feet, you know, to nurture his soul, to nurture his energy, to give attention to the things that makes him feel joyful. And that's what he is feeling in his heart space. For the Divine Feminine, if he is looking at the Divine Feminine, he sees his Empress. He sees that she's taking care of herself. And so he wants to take care of himself, because he is mirroring her in a lot of things. And he sees her as the goddess. He sees her as this mother nature energy that can do anything that she wants. You know, she manifests everything, and that's what he feels in his heart space. He feels that when he's connecting with her, and not only with the Divine Feminine, but I'm speaking about nature, that he can manifest everything. And it goes quicker because he gets rejuvenated. You know, could be that he is going to the forest. It could be that he is going, you know, walking in nature. It's going, or lay down in nature. That's what I hear. Could be that he's laying down himself on the earth and just let everything be sinking in. So that's what he feels and what he's thinking about. You know, his path is nature. His path is the earth, the herbs, and everything around her. And when he is integrating that in the Divine Feminine, he wants a Divine Feminine next to him that is also doing all these things that is mirroring him. Okay, he sees that. Oh wow, beautiful, 2 3s. He's seeing that expansion and that abundance in the Divine Feminine. What is his higher self saying towards himself? You need to put the dedicated effort in. You know, if you want this union, then you need to put more effort in towards her. It could be that you already painted a picture in your mind how things should be. But they say, you know, maybe try a bit more towards the Divine Feminine. You know, you're already, that's really funny because I talked about this last week. He's already seeing the outcome, you know, but there need to be more little steps towards her to have this divine union. And the light is shining on it, you know, the light is coming in and shining on it, on this union. So, but there still needs to be work to be done from his side towards this union. I don't know why I get this. Okay. It could be that that there is a friendship that is stable, very stable friendship. And I hear he doesn't know what to do with it. Okay, that's really funny. Yeah, it gives him also an awkward feeling, an awkward energy. I also feel when I feel into it, that he feels I can explain that feeling because I don't think I ever experienced this, what I'm feeling now. It's like there is this yeah, really weird. I feel very still. That's the best thing I can explain what they let me feel. I feel very serene and very clear and light in my body, but my mind is racing. Most of the time, if I experience this, then everything is racing. My body is racing, my mind is racing, but his body is very, very tranquil, but his mind is racing. And I see all kinds of things coming by, like before I want to enter the Divine Feminine, or before I enter, oh my gosh, before I'm going to the Divine Feminine, I need to do this. And when I'm there, I need to do that. So he is really strategizing how he is going through, work through, and going towards the Divine Feminine. So he puts the work in, but it's all in his mind. Now he now he has to go outside and go to the Divine Feminine and really express it. Okay, so that's for the Divine Masculine, how he feels in his heart space. What is, or his higher self saying towards him, what he needs to do? What is his higher self telling him about the Divine Feminine? His higher self saying, you need to confront the Divine Feminine about what's going on in your shadow side, you know? there are some things that needs to be seen, and and he says, you know, this is what I need to tell you, this is what I need to do, you know. So he is bit by bit showing her the dark side of himself, or the shadow side of himself. And for the divine feminine, she can receive it. Ah, that's a beautiful one, because they say if the divine feminine knows your shadow side, that's beautiful. If the divine feminine knows your shadow side, she can decide if she can live with that. And I have a feeling divine feminine don't look to the past anymore. She said, I want to see your shadow side when we going into shadow. So it could be we're going into the dark phases next month, you know, going into the dark times. And she says, I want to see how you are in your dark side, you know. And it's a journey, I hear. It's a journey. I want to see all faces. Oh, that's beautiful. She said, I want to see all faces. So to see how you are as a person. Oh, that's beautiful. So that's what his higher self says at the for the divine feminine. And she isn't afraid, you know, to go through this portal of darkness. She isn't afraid to work on her own, on herself, and on her shadow side, because she's diving in on a regular base. She's diving into that dark space. It could also be that the divine masculine is afraid for her diving into that darkness, because he doesn't know how she's coming out of that darkness, you know, if she's happy, or if she is you know, getting deeper into that state. But most of the time, when you confront your own shadow side and you work with your shadow side, you know, it's much easier to come out of it and transform it. So he is seeing that she is able to confront every part of herself. Okay. So how does he sees the relationship with the divine feminine? How does the masculine sees the relationship with the divine feminine? How does the divine masculine sees the relationship with the divine feminine? That it's a challenging one. That it's a challenging time with the divine feminine. I hear I need to protect myself. Maybe it's why he has his shield up, you know. It could be that there was that something happened, or no, I hear he's shielding himself because he doesn't know the outcome of the divine feminine. He's shielding himself because he doesn't know the outcome of the divine feminine. So if the divine feminine would open up more and tell the divine masculine more about her feelings towards him, it would be easier for him to do something with it. you know, so he can lower his shield. But he is, and probably they're mirroring each other. They both have their shields up. Okay. But, you know, it's a happy shield. It's a happy shield. So it's a shield of happiness. And if you see, you know, he's protected. He's protected. So there's this energy of I have a feeling it could be the humor, you know. They shield themselves with humor. You know, that's a shield, right? So not to show anyone what is going on in the dark side. Ah, that's beautiful. Thank you, guys. So what is his uncomfortability? What is the uncomfortability of the Divine Masculine? What is the uncomfortability of the Divine Masculine? Wow, lots going on. Choose your battle. So it could be that there is something going on in his environment that he is needing to shield himself. Okay, I also hear the Divine Masculine is not going to battle anymore. He's leaving it up to the ancestors. He's not battling. He's just looking how the ancestors are battling out this event, what's going on. You know, it could be that there are multiple people around him are in a fight. Could be that there are attacks. Could be that there's oh wow, I see. Could be that there was a physical outfall. And he's standing, what shall I do? What is my next thing I can get back at? Wow. And I see the Divine Masculine says, okay, I'm not going to fight. I'm leaving it up to the ancestors. I'm giving it up to the higher realm, and I'm not going to battle this fight. So it could be that the Divine Masculine is just walking away, you know, and saying, oh no, I'm not going to be a pawn in your playing game, you know, towards the other person. Could be that that there's something in their environment that is playing out. I hear lies, deceit, I hear betrayal, I hear physical attacks. You know, there could be, and there is a need for revenge, and he's not going into revenge. He's saying, I leave it up to the divine, I leave it up to the ancestors, and let them fight my battle. Okay, so this is not about him to make a battle. Okay, what wants his higher self for this union? Trust. That's the only thing he needs. He needs to be able to trust the Divine Feminine, that he can be free, that he can let himself fall, that he can, you know, if there is an argument or if there is something else, that she will be there for him. And I hear that's not an easy one, because And I know that the Divine Feminine already worked on so many levels of fighting her inner demons and fighting the past, and maybe fighting abuse, or fighting verbal abuse, or mental and physical abuse. So she needs to trust. She needs that energy, that she can trust the Divine Masculine. Okay, and that's what she's going to do. You know, she is in that trust. That's how the Divine Masculine wants to see her. That she can trust and you know, surrender herself. Surrender herself. What brings them together in union? What brings them together in union? Dreams are coming true. Dreams are coming true. And the universe is taking measurements in this and saying, you know, divine timing, you need to trust this, let it go. You know, this is a destined, this is a faith. You need to have faith in it, and you know, in the right time, there will be this union. You know, because their souls are still pulled towards each other. You know, there are so many synchronicities. There's so many mirrors in front of them. You know, they're mirroring each other, and they're really in that space of, yeah, you know, how many synchronicities do you want? You know, how many singularities do you want? How many, you know, coincidence do you want? And there is no coincidence. It's all divine, you know. And yeah, just you know, in this dreams are coming true. It is possible that dreams are coming true if you work and let the universe do his work. Then dreams are come true. Okay, and it's a beautiful one to have a closure with. So, well, thank you all for watching. Hope to see you next time. Have a great week. Be in trust. Work a little bit harder, you know, and towards your Divine Feminine, and it all will be okay. See you around. Bye-bye.